Hey there, Mark Daniel Imaging here in my little studio. I wanted to do a little review of my new smoothie that I got for the GoPro as compared to the Opteka MK2, MKEX2, something like that, for $50 off of Amazon. I've gotten a chance to use them both extensively, and I'll tell you which one I like better. Now, comparing the two, for build quality, I actually like the Opteka, the $50 Opteka, more because it's all steel and metal. It's really rugged. Now the thing is, with this one, with the Opteka, the handle doesn't go that far before it tips. So that's definitely a downside of this. With the Smoothie, you can take the handle and you can go all the way over here. Now they both work about the same in the field. The Smoothie is much easier to set up than the Opteka. Now, to use this guy, you have to use the tripod mount, and you have to screw it on like this. And every time you take this off and put this on, it's going to be a little different. So, to level this, you have to take this weight down here. You have to unscrew this. You have to turn this either way or the other, left or right. You have to slide it, you know, up and down. And that's kind of a pain in the butt to level. Now, with the GoPro Smoothie that I got for about 140 bucks on Amazon, it's a lot easier to re-level it. Which, like I said, you're going to have to do every single time you take it off and put it on. Now, I have noticed a propensity for this to swing more, just slightly, when you're walking. So you have to move this weight up or down, whatever the case may be, depending on the weight of the GoPro. Now, with the GoPro as it is, without the extra battery or the LCD backpack, you're going to have to slide that little weight in the front up a little bit. Now, I have heard that in the wind, it has a tendency to swing around, and that is absolutely true, because it's balanced so precisely that when the wind blows, it's going to tend to spin it one way or the other, whichever way the wind is blowing. But to balance it, you can see right now, it's balanced a little back. So to balance it, all you do is you take this little wheel here, and you just spin it a little bit until you get it where you want it. That's not quite right. So we're going to go back a little more. And that's about right. It looks like it's a little tipped towards the right, so we're going to turn this a little. And perfect. See, a lot of times when you remount it on there, excuse me, a lot of times when you remount it on there, you're going to have to turn these guys. So between the two, I think I like this one better, even though it's much more expensive, and this one has a better build quality to it, as far as, you know, made of steel and metal and things like that. The GoPro is easier to take on and off of the Smoothie here, and it's easier to balance once you pick it up and you start using it. Now, for turning this one around for selfies, it's a lot easier. For this one, if you want to take pictures of yourself, which people with GoPros often do when they're in certain environments, you have to take this whole thing off, and you have to put it back in there, and then you have to screw it back on, and then you're going to have to balance it again. Now with this guy here, it's a little bit easier to take selfies. Okay, so this one, when you want to do selfies, what you have to do, it's a little bit easier. You just loosen this and you spin it around like this, so it's pointing back towards you, and then you have to rebalance this one again. And like I said, balancing this one, the Opteka, as compared to the Smoothie, the Smoothie's a lot better. But anyway, so you just turn it around like that, and you can walk you can take selfies. And this actually does a better job of taking selfies than the Smoothie, and the reason is because it's just much quicker to spin it around. So you just loosen this and you spin it around. Now as far as use, which one works better, they work about the same. It's just that this one is easier to balance, and I think this one might recover a little quicker. This one doesn't have quite as smooth a balance point here, and it tends to kind of stick in spots like that, whereas this one does not do that. This one goes right back to center. And as I said, the handle on this, you don't have the range, so I think I like this one here, the Smoothie, for $140. This is the one I use most now that I have it, so I'm not dissatisfied I bought it. Also, it has this little clip down here, so if you want to take it low, you can do that. This one not so easy because the handle doesn't move. But I'll show you footage, and you can decide for yourself which one you like.
Yeah, these leaves are slippery on this wood, huh?
Yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, right after making the video, I actually cross-threaded the connector in here and ruined it. So now I have to find a new part for it. But in trying to wedge this bolt in there after it was cross-threaded, got it stuck. Then I had to pull the insert out. Then I put my pliers on there to try and get this off of there, and it took all the teeth off. So I need to find a new one of these parts.